This is Roots en Route.
Hello, I'm Stephie. I am from the island of St. Maarten, and today we are going to the Moho Rock to discover what it's about and also to talk about the neighborhood that we're in, which is French Quarter. So we are on a journey back to time, a journey through time. Right now we're going to the stonework workshop.
I'm really looking forward.
Allegedly. So as you might know, the island of St. Maarten is one of the smallest pieces of land shared between two states. And I do say shared because I don't feel like it's divided between two states. So you do have a border, but it's a border that you don't really have a checkpoint, you know. So you have a monument to commemorate the fact that you're going from one state to the other. But on this border, you have monuments that celebrate the unity of its people. So we are currently in French Quarter, which is a neighborhood that is quite dear to my heart because that is also where I live. So I have ancestors that have roots here too. French Quarter is an interesting place also because it was actually the first district where the French settled, because French Quarter is facing Saint Bart's, which was also French, while Marigot, the current day capital of the northern side, the French side, was facing Anguilla. And so with the English in Anguilla, it was not very interesting to settle in Marigot. So that's why they settled in French Quarter. And, this island is called St. Maarten. If you're familiar with the icon of the Saint Maarten, he was known as a generous man who shared his mantle in two, to give it to a poor person. And so it's quite interesting that this island that is also shared in two is called after him, St. Maarten. So that's a fact that I find quite funny to realize. But they say that apparently this was not actually the island that Christopher Columbus saw when he named it St. Maarten. It might have been St. Christopher. So there's a little bit of mystery about what is the real island that was initially called St. Maarten. So next to the Catholic Church of St. Maarten of Tours in Marigot, you actually have an organization, not-for-profit organization, that caters to the poor people of St. Maarten. The spirit of St. Maarten is carried through this association that is called Le Manteau de Saint Martin, so the mantle of St. Maarten. So we're currently near the Moho Rock, which is right there. And this place was inhabited for a very long time. So at a time where the island was called Swaliga or Walichi by the Amerindians, the Arawaks. But also it was still a place where people were, because not too far from here, there was actually a sugar plantation. As a St. Martiner today, I think it's important to know these facts, even though due to our personal ancestries or the collective ancestry of most people of St. Maarten, we might not be the one who feel like we have had a say, or our people have had a say in those namings, but we can know that the history that gave its name to the island is a rich one, and it is for us to embody the spirit of St. Maarten, or the spirit of Swaliga, land of salt, as it is shown in all the salt ponds that we have in the land. So it's for us to decide today how we will carry this name, if we embrace it or if we reject it. So in St. Maarten, I do tours. I do history tours. You see, I'm passionate about St. Maarten history. And doing tours is one way to connect tangibly with the history, because oftentimes it's in books or in movies or immaterial elements or products. And so being able to walk through history is such a fundamental way to connect with it, because then we know that stores, the houses that we see, the buildings that we come across, they are witnessing us just as they maybe witnessed people hundreds of years before. So that is why I do historical tours of Marigot, which is the capital of the French side. I also do certain tours of other places depending on where the people want to go. But Marigot is really the place where I like to do my tours, because it's a city, and I think that we have to highlight our city centers that tend to fall in decay, unfortunately.